And then this thing about potatoes you're going to love. Did you know that there was a potato mafia that was in effect in the 1970s?
The spud fodder. Oh, God.
So, yeah,
Potato mafia.
Yes. In the 1970s in Oregon and Idaho,
Of course it was Idaho.
they were stealing potatoes, and we're talking millions of dollars worth of potatoes. Farmers had to hire armed guards for their crops. People were hijacking trucks full of potatoes, like Fast and Furious, the tuber drift. I don't know.
Fast and Furious tuber drift? I'm just picturing like Ezekiel and Nathaniel with like their fucking carriages trying to do that whole like shooting under the tractor trailer in the first movie. I'm just seeing Ezekiel just like wah-ha, wah-ha, or the fucking, they're just like meow, and then boom, there fucking goes into the ditch.
Before we begin today's episode, we would like to share a quick disclaimer. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by the hosts and guests on this podcast are their own personal views and are provided in their own capacity. All content is editorial, opinion-based, and intended for entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome back to the Silly Goose Society, where I'm bringing facts, chaos, and questionable research, and Kyle is going to show up with whatever gremlin energy he's carrying today.
I'm just doing my goddamn best.
Aren't we all? Well, today I have something special for you because apparently in America and honestly humanity in general, we have a long, stupid, absolutely glorious history of going to war or battles or having tragedies happen over food. Yes, food.
The stuff
The things we eat. The things we eat. The things we argue about at Thanksgiving. And then some people burn on purpose. Not looking at you, Kyle, since you were cooking this morning.
Yeah. I didn't burn on purpose, all right? Like, it was just, never mind. We're not getting into that.
All right, buckle up. The first thing that I want to talk about is the Great Molasses Flood.
Oh my God. I literally just heard of this yesterday through a fucking TikTok.
Great. So this is the great This is the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. So I get to do this. Picture this. Boston, January 1919. You do it better, though.
Well, yeah, because you had to do the Sicily part first. Picture this. Sicily, 1919. No, wait, wrong one. Picture this. Boston, 1919.
There's a giant 50-foot tank full of 2.3 million gallons of hot molasses.
That was my nickname in high school.
Hot molasses?
Yeah.
So this tank had been leaking for months, and residents literally complained that it groaned. And instead of fixing it, the company just painted it brown so you couldn't see the leaks.
Fucking Boston. That'll be all right.
Right. That was the solution. Just paint over the problem.
I gotta go see the Sox. It'll be fine. Fucking Boston, man.
So then one afternoon, the tank straight up explodes. It doesn't crack. It doesn't leak. It just fucking explodes. And what ensued was a 25-foot wave of molasses coming barreling through Boston at 35 miles an hour. Imagine that.
It could have literally gotten a speeding ticket.
Right.
The residential area in a school zone, it could have got a speeding ticket.
Right. It was moving faster than some cars move in the mornings. And it swept away buildings, twisted an entire elevated train line. It knocked people over like bowling pins. And so, like, molasses obviously is denser than water. So once you were down, you were not getting back up. There were people who were suffocated in the syrup. Horses got stuck like
Ooh,
they were in a
that's a song title. I'm sorry. Suffocated in the syrup. Hell yeah.
But horses got stuck in, like, you know, stuck in this. It was like some kind of bad, I don't know, Jurassic reboot or something. Firefighters were literally trying to chop through molasses with axes. And then the wildest part of this whole story is that then for decades, on hot days, the neighborhood smelled like molasses. I mean, this went on for decades.
Well, I mean, it's better than the smell of Boston now. Well, yeah, upgrade.
And here's a question. Could you imagine, okay, you died in this thing, right? And you come back as a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the ghosts smelled like molasses?
The ghosts.
Just imagine if you have a haunted house, somebody comes in and is like, why does your house smell like pancakes? Oh, it's I just have a sticky ghost running around.
Wait, first off, why you putting molasses anywhere near your pancakes? One.
I don't know. Some
Ginger
people
snaps,
do.
like ginger snaps. Yeah, do you know who people do? Dumb people and old people. Oh my God. It's just, I can't think of. That's a specific level of hell, is to be like drowned and or boiled by
Molasses.
a 25-foot wave of molasses. When at first I was like, oh, the molasses flood of Boston of 1919. You know, it made me think of that scene in Austin Powers. No! With like the steamroller, and he's like 100 feet away, just going so slow. Like, it's molasses. Like, get out of the way. Just like, step.
Right.
Look, I'll do it again. I'm not even tired. You know what I mean? But like, no, it was 30 miles an hour. Like,
yeah,
that's fast as fuck.
That is. I mean, like, oof, I can't even imagine. And like it twisted metal.
Great video game. Yeah, because it was like hot, and it's just like stuck on you. Right? Like, it was boiling, it was being cooked, so like that's even that. So the fact that people suffocated and they didn't like cook to death,
right?
That's
and I always think
that
like
sucks.
I don't know, and this I don't know what kind of person this makes me, but anytime I hear stories like this, I always think like the poor animals. Like, I just see them as like they're so innocent. Like, but why did the horses deserve? Not like people deserved it, but like
some of them probably did. It was Boston,
right?
Let's
But like,
not forget that
the poor horses and the animals that got caught in. Like, what did they? Can you imagine? Just like you're just a squirrel up at a, going up in a tree, and you just all of a sudden are frozen in molasses.
Like, yo, Tim, you ain't gonna fucking believe this. Tell me. Oh, shit.
Terrible.
That's horrible.
Well, now I want to slide into some Christmas lore. You ready for this one?
Hit me with it.
All right. So the year is 1826.
Picture this. Sicily, 1826.
And this is the West Point eggnog riot. You ever heard of this one?
No, but that's so fucking ridiculous.
So they had the military academy, West Point, had a full-blown riot over eggnog.
Sounds about right.
Right, because of course they did. So in 1826, the cadets were not allowed any alcohol. So they smuggled in whiskey from the local taverns. But it wasn't like one bottle or two bottles. It was enough to turn Christmas Eve into some kind of like frontier frat party. They mixed it into all of the eggnog, and they got obliterated. And I mean absolutely obliterated.
As you do.
So then, the officers come in and they try to shut the party down, and the the cadets are basically like, nah, it's not happening.
Ah.
So they start grabbing chairs and canes and sticks and fireplace tools. One guy grabbed a fucking sword.
That's probably Edgar Allan Poe.
Grabbed a sword to defend eggnog. And then a gun goes off.
That was Edgar Allan Poe, for sure.
Yeah. Doors are kicked in. Officers are getting punched. 90 cadets are drunk and rioting. And it becomes an actual, like, battle over a dairy product.
A horrible dairy product, mind you.
Right.
I hate eggnog.
So, and here's my favorite fun fact. Future Confederate President Jefferson Davis was involved in this riot, but he did not get punished. Right? Classic. So there you have the eggnog riot. What would have, okay, if you were in that, what would have been your weapon of choice?
Whatever the fuck I could grab. Whatever's closest to me. Is it a bottle? Is it a fire poker? Is it Tim from Barrack C? Probably. Whatever the fuck I grabbed at the time, man.
I think the ladle would have been a good weapon.
The ladle. Ladle.
So yeah.
Is he just swinging a fucking ladle? I don't know why my brain immediately went to Bug's Life when the ladybug grabs the stick. And he was like, Little John, my sword. The way he just like parries it, I just see you like that with a fucking ladle. And like one of those giant fucking like West Point like cadet hats, which looks, it's just those giant, it's like the top hat, but without just a little brim in front, not a hole around. You know the kind of fucking hat I'm talking about, like a marching band hat. I just see it was one of those, just like fucking like, parry this, you fucking casual, with a goddamn ladle.
All right. Well, you know one of my favorite foods, right?
Brown gravy.
No, the other one.
Coleslaw.
No, the other one.
Sadness.
Okay, you're 3 for 3. No.
Bad 1,000.
Potatoes.
Boil the mash and stick them in a stew.
I don't know that. What is that? There's a song, right? Boil the mash, stick them in a stew.
It's Lord of the Rings.
No.
This is from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's like potatoes. Boil the mash and stick them in a stew. I mean, it might be a song, but he literally says that in Lord of the Rings.
I swear those lyrics are in some stupid song.
They might be, and that's probably what he did with it. But like, that's Samwise Gamgee, and I will put both of them on a chopping block against you on that one. That it's not.
Okay. All right. Anywho, so this is the Great Potato War. So this is a warfare that was fueled by carbs. And
all of them.
So this is in the 1770s. And it involves the Bavarian Succession War.
The Bavarian Succession.
So you're ready for this?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
All right. So, you know, it's wartime, and these people are...
because Europe, right?
You're right, because Europe. But in this particular skirmish, the soldiers spent more time stealing each other's potatoes than actually fighting. And I'm not even kidding about that. So we have two armies running around Europe like raccoons in uniform, raiding farms. Raccooniforms. They're raiding farms, potato sellers, and the civilians are like loudly complaining. Like, you know, you guys have your pissing contest, but can we at least have our potatoes?
Don't touch my fucking spuds.
Right. So it gets better because in America, potatoes also sparked some violence. So
literally every day.
Right.
Literally every day.
During World War II, there were rationing that led to grocery store fights. Actually, people during World War II were getting in brawls over potatoes. And then this thing about potatoes, you're going to love. Did you know that there was a potato mafia that was in effect in the 1970s?
The spud fodder. Oh God.
So yeah,
Potato mafia.
yes, in the 1970s in Oregon and Idaho,
Of
they
course
were
it was Idaho.
they were stealing potatoes, and we're talking millions of dollars worth of potatoes. Farmers had to hire armed guards for their crops. People were hijacking trucks full of potatoes, like, I don't know, like Fast and Furious, the tuber drift. I don't know.
Fast and Furious tuber drift. I'm just picturing like Ezekiel and Nathaniel with like their fucking carriages trying to do that whole like shooting under the tractor trailer in the first movie. I'm just seeing Ezekiel just like waka waka or the fucking, then just like meow, and then boom, there fucking goes into the ditch. Just a goddamn nightmare. Fuck, what do we got? Family. And also the Sabbath. I don't know why I'm going Amish with this,
I
but
don't know, because these are just
I'm going Amish with this.
farmers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why
So,
Amish and farmers, that's just where my brain goes.
So I have like a little bit of a compilation of a bunch of. I mean, I found I did not realize the history that the world had fighting over food. But in Harvard in 1766, there was the Great Butter Rebellion.
That's great.
The students rioted because the dining hall served rancid butter for too long, and then they refused to attend classes. They protested in the yard, and eventually the college was shut down over this.
And Harvard shut down over butter.
Over butter.
Oh my God.
And then we moved to France in 1775.
Right.
And so they had basically a deregulated grain market, and bread prices like skyrocketed.
Okay, now that I did know because of the French Revolution.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that led up to the French Revolution because shit.
Because of this riot, this was like the prequel to the guillotine era.
Yeah,
Just a little fun fact.
Because they had like horrible, like literally they had like 3 or 4 years straight of like fuck awful weather, which like destroyed the crops. So like the peasants and the farmers had no wheat, no grain, no nothing for bread. But all the rich cunts still had more than enough bread. But like, yeah, the price of bread went from like, we'll say like $1 a loaf, like, like US dollars, like went from like $1 a loaf to like $100 a loaf or like $200 a loaf almost overnight.
Yeah. Yeah. And then in the 1950s, there were the pasta protests of
The
Naples.
pasta protests in Naples?
In Naples.
Checks out. All checks out.
So back in the 50s, Italy tried to push rice as a new national carb. And it was used to, they wanted to boost rice production. And basically the people said, over our dead bodies, it's pasta or nothing.
Push the mod. We're talking about Italy. It's not over my dead. It's over your dead body there, Jack.
Like literally people were marching in the streets waving like macaroni. Imagine that.
You talk about pasta, facchino, my son. Just scream out. Oh, man.
So in 1871, there was the Orange Riot of New York.
Well, there's about to be another Orange Riot in New York in 2025. But I digress.
But we digress. So this started as a parade involving the Protestant Orange Order, and it ended in a street brawl because of all of the food vendors, and they had their oranges, and like Oranges were flying everywhere. Orange peels, like dozens of people were injured. And it wasn't like food wasn't necessarily the cause, but it absolutely lit the match because it was just like an endless supply of oranges to chuck at each other.
God, that's like, oh yeah, no, people were absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple people died because of that. Because man, oranges aren't like even like tangerines and like clementines and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, you get the right arm behind it, man. You do some damage.
I know.
You can have a bad fucking day. You take one of those to the eye.
Right.
Jesus.
So we as Americans, we kind of know the our history, or we should know our history a little bit. But the sugar, there were the Sugar Act protests of 1764, and this was, basically the sugar taxes.
Oh yeah.
We had a sweet tooth, we wanted our sugar, and King George did not agree.
Yeah.
So there were protests over the sugar taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, fucking Boston and fucking shit up because of food. Sugar, the tea, the molasses, all come full circle with this one.
And then probably the only time, I don't know that much about Canadian history, but I don't, as a nation, I don't see them as particularly violent. But in 1945, they had a candy bar strike.
Candy bar strike.
So candy bar prices doubled overnight, and teenagers revolted. Like
goddamn Hershey bar yesterday cost me a fucking loony. Now it's costing me a toonie, but go fuck yourself. Your mom's got to be taking a piss out her ass on that one, buddy.
Oh God, yes. Yeah. So they started protesting in the streets, and they had signs like "We want fair prices."
If that's not too much of an inconvenience for you.
Yeah. And I just imagine all of their street signs end with ... A.
No, probably ... please, A. Question mark.
Please, A. But the police had to shut it down, and it was just like a historical big fight over big chocolate, basically.
Big fight over big chocolate. I'm seeing fucking Willy Wonka there, just like a beater, a fat fucking stogie, just counting just mountains of cash.
Right.
Odd Job comes in with a fucking orange face and green hair.
And then, speaking of going back to rice, in Japan in 1918, they rioted over rice. The price of rice exploded, and over
the price of rice was doubled twice.
Yeah, right. Shit. Oh, over 1 million people protested across Japan, and the riots lasted weeks, and government literally fell during this. So it was rice that caused the government to fall in this instant. Not gold, not weapons, just rice.
God, I had like 50 jokes like the entire time that you're doing that. So the rice, the price of rice is doubled twice. What's that? What is that? A story about economic disaster by Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So that one's on. It says like, the entire government shut down because of rice this time. Yeah, not gold, not war. And he goes, yeah, not waking the sleeping giant that is the American Navy. That's not atomic energy.
Right.
Other things about Japan, World War II, but I digress.
So in Germany, over multiple years, they they had what they call a series of years of beer hall conflicts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So like beer, isn't technically a food, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I found it amusing. But every time the government has tried to regulate beer prices or the purity of beer, it seems like everyone in Germany lost their fucking minds. And so beer, is basically their emotional support animal.
Oh, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
all seriousness, it's like sacred to the German
Mhm.
people. Like they take it so fucking seriously. It's like white people in turtlenecks and Napa Valley and wine. It's like, don't fuck with it, man. Like they'll be oof.
So then we come back to New York. New York has had a lot of protests over a lot of things.
It's New York. What do you
It's New
expect?
York. What do you expect? So,
If you
yeah,
can protest there, you can
you can
protest
protest anywhere.
anywhere. Forget about it.
In 1907, there were milk riots. So the milk sellers raised prices, and this one, literally the queens, the mothers, and the children staged street revolts, and you had women out there overturning milk carts, smashing bottles, terrorizing distributors.
Squishing their boobs together. I
Actually,
couldn't. I'm
I
sorry.
think that's kind of iconic, for the women to get involved in this one.
Exactly. Iconic? I think you mean ironic. I mean, iconic, yeah, it's probably fucking great, man. Like, yas, queen, yas, down with big milk.
Right. Okay. Oh, wait, here's another Canadian one. They
But
had
wait, there's more.
wait, there's
Angry
more.
Canadians.
Yeah, they had a lobster liberation protest.
The
So
lobster liberation protest of
in
Canada.
of Canada, yeah. So, animal rights groups started freeing lobsters from tanks in seafood markets. And then, basically the fishermen were fighting back, and it was just a shit show in Canada over lobsters. And so, yeah, you just had tiny lobster jailbreaks ensuing all over the place.
I'm just seeing Peter running into like Red Lobster with like the tank right there in the front with a hammer going, free the lobsters! And then like smashing and they're just like pouring out. And this lobster's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
So in Georgia in the 1980s, there was a peach boycott. And
Georgia boycotting peaches.
right. So
Okay.
farmers protested the drop of wholesale prices by dumping entire truckloads of peaches on highways. And
Hell yeah.
yeah, like, yeah, people were complaining over what the farmers were doing. The farmers were complaining over what the government was doing. Everyone was crying about something, and everything was like really, really sticky. And you know how I feel about sticky stuff.
That
Not a
was a
fan.
that was a great fucking line right there that can sum up, I feel like, the past like 30 years of America. Everyone was yelling and fighting over something and everything was just sticky.
Yeah.
The past like 30 years of American history. That's it. People are just
That's it.
fighting and yelling and everything is sticky.
Everything.
My family on the holidays.
Oh, this is a fun one. So, in Colombia in 1928, there was the Banana Massacre.
The massacre.
Massacre, yeah.
Do tell.
So this was a deadly tragic conflict between striking banana plantation workers and military forces.
Ooh.
And this is this whole like war that broke out is the origin of the term Banana Republic.
Really?
Mhm.
Huh.
So it's a little dark, but historically huge, pop culture moment.
I need to know how if you could sum it up. If we need to talk about it later, that's fine. But I need to know how Banana Republic came a thing out of like whatever. Apparently about this massive tragedy and horrendous massacre, because that's a yuppie white people store,
Right.
and I need to know what type
Yeah.
of mass murder happened. For go, ooh, khakis, like, you know what I mean?
Right. It's probably just one of those things that, it would gained like the moniker during the skirmish, 1928. You fast forward, it becomes, kind of like center stage in just everyday language.
Okay.
Oh, what do you think? You Banana Republic, or
Okay.
and then
What
somebody
do you
in
think you
corporate,
are, a fucking Banana Republic? Well,
yeah,
actually, I do. All right.
and then somebody in corporate, a marketing team, were like, this would be a good name for a store, and somebody else said, yeah, let's do it.
You want to piss off the Colombians? This is what we're gonna do.
This is what we're gonna do. Yeah.
We're gonna fucking dress like them, and we're
Yeah.
gonna call it this.
Let's see. In 1930s, there was a raisin rebellion where farmers refused to sell raisins at low government prices. And so, there was a whole standoff over raisins.
Jesus Christ.
I don't.
Raisins. It's not even over like bratwurst or like onion rings or something buffalo chicken. Like, nah, it's over fucking raisins.
Well, funny you should say sausage.
I said
Because
bratwurst.
we're bratwurst. In
That's the same thing.
1917 in Sweden, there was a sausage war. And
That checks out. That math. I don't need to show the Carfax. All of that makes sense to me. Moving on.
so, like, food shortages led to riots, and politicians were literally attacked with strings of sausages.
Strings of sausage. There's nothing we can do about your high tax prices. Well, taste my sausage there, Lundenwiggle. Ah, my eyes and your sausage in my eyes.
The thing I love about this whole episode so far is the sheer number of accents you can do.
Horrible accents that I've been doing. Wildly offensive and very broad stroke accents. I did a horrible Alberta. That's an absolute, that's more, it was like Finnish with like a Norwegian undertone with like a Danish topping, and I'm trying to pass it as Swede. Yeah.
Okay, so in Bolivia, there was a chicken crisis
I don't
where
got oblivion.
there were chicken shortages that led to protests, political shouting matches, and black market poultry runs.
So just any day in Bolivia. So just Tuesday for Bolivia.
Yeah,
got it.
It's just a Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday. Big whoop.
Yeah. Let's see here. We've got the tamale riots in Los Angeles of 1894.
I am very vested in this. Tamales are one of my favorite foods. All the information you have right now.
So the police were trying to crack down on tamale street vendors.
Fucking
And
assholes.
the public basically said, no.
Duh.
And there were street fights and a full-blown organized, calculated resistance about the crackdown of the street vendors.
What's like the big song? It's this organized riots and rebellions. I'm just seeing Les Mis. And it's not even like the French flag, it's not even the Mexican flag. It's just a flag with a tamale on it, and they're just like marching in the streets, like waving the fucking flag, singing some song about tamales. And I agree. Fight the good fight, brother.
So this one, it's not necessarily a war or a fight, and I gave it this name. This is I'm nicknaming this one the Pudding Lane Incident of London of 1666.
The Pudding Lane. You couldn't have come up with anything shorter. Jesus Christ! Like, what were you in charge of fucking naming Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco's fucking song titles?
Yes.
I write Sins, Not Tragedy on a Tuesday night in Calcutta with my dog. Like, what? Get fucked, bud. Like, I came up with this name. The Pudding Incident of 1666 on Downton Abbey, whatever the fucking shit in London. What the fuck? Call it Pudding Pop Off. Do that. Call it that.
Here's Pudding Pop Off.
There you
All
go.
Right. In 1666, there was it is known as the Great Fire of London. Okay. But
it already had a name, and you renamed it. Jesus Christ!
But
it had an easier name. I can make it better. Ah, Jesus Christ!
So this started, but it all started in a bakery. And
It usually does.
yeah, the bakery it caught on fire, exploded, and then all of London basically caught on fire. It was a food caused apocalypse of 1666.
Mm.
So there were a lot of names I could have given that one.
Yeah, and you took a word from each one of them and threw it all into the actual name that you gave it.
What I want to do now is I'm going to read a couple and you tell me whether these are real or not.
I want them all to be real.
Okay. So there was a great Jello uprising of 1954. Utah women were refusing to serve lime Jello until husbands learned to season their meat properly.
Okay, do you mean actually season the meat or like season their meat? Like,
Oh, well, I think it's actually meat, not
not like how
their
to, okay.
meat.
Okay, yeah. So, I thought it was just like, we're not serving you any green Jello till you know the fucking finger trick. Like, oh, that's what you were getting at. It's not hysteria. You just got bitch ass hands there, Arthur.
Right. So what do you think? Is that real or fake?
That was real. That sounds like some dumbass Utah shit.
No, that was a fake one.
No, it was real.
In your head canon, it's now real.
In actual canon. Technically, I'm not wrong because in the infinite universe thing, there is a universe where that happened.
Yeah, well, if you go in the multiple
The multiverse theory. There it is, the multiverse theory.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, so the next one, the Great Cheese Fire of 2013. A warehouse caught fire and giant blocks of cheese exploded like grenades.
The blocks of cheese. The cheese themselves exploded like grenades.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was real.
It was real.
Yeah.
Are you looking this up? Are you looking these up? Are you looking?
No,
these
I'm
up?
not. I'm serious. I'm gonna say every single one of them is real.
Okay.
I'm gonna say every one of them is real.
All right. The baguette bayoneting incident.
Okay, let's see. I almost said fake because it was too ridiculous of a name, but then you're saying it, so yeah, it was real.
French bakers used stale baguettes as weapons during a protest.
Marie, the baguettes! I'm unarmed!
That is fake. That never happened. I mean, okay, in the multiverse, maybe
in the multiverse. Happen. In the multiverse, it definitely happened. In the multiverse, somewhere, never mind.
In
We're
this
not gonna
reality, it didn't happen. And then the last one, the beer shortage riot of 1637. Colonists nearly mutinied because the ship ran out of beer.
Yes.
Yes, that is real.
It had to do with alcohol, so absolutely it was real.
Yeah.
And people acting completely irrational over alcohol. 1,000,000% real.
And that's pretty much all I had for this.
You ever been in a food fight?
Not in it. I've seen one happen around me, but, I just got the hell out of there.
Yeah. Senior year. It was one of the greatest days of my life.
I always think a food fight would be fun.
It was like the time of my life. It's like wedding day, birth of children, food fight. Like, and that's fucking close, man. Like, it was close. It's really funny because it happened at lunchtime. It was senior year. And when I tell you, it was like you see in the fucking, like in like the movies and like shows about like what a high school, like a school food fight is, where it's just food fucking flying across. It's exactly, it wasn't like a couple of tables like screwing with each other. It was like it was like the Siege of Bastogne, just like fucking launching potatoes and shit like across the fucking calf. Doors are barricades and no one can get in or out. Like, it couldn't get broken up, and it's just trashed the place. And Lauren's pissed because that was the day she had she wasn't at school that day. She had a doctor's appointment, or she just stayed home, whatever the hell it was. She wasn't a part of it. She couldn't be a part of it.
Mm.
But yeah, it was an actual food fight. That was pretty damn awesome. That was fucking sick. Yeah. And I'm trying to remember what some of the other funny, I wouldn't call these wars, but I don't know. I guess me and my brothers, we always had some type of, kids, they do some kind of shit or whatever. We always did stuff. All of us have at least one with food. I have like 4. Like, so like I got into a spaghetti fight with my older brother.
Of course you did.
We just had, like the leftover spaghetti from like the night before when we were, I don't know, but we lads or something like that. I was like 2. And we thought, hey, it'd be funny if we just picked up handfuls of spaghetti and chucked them at each other or something like that one.
I'm sure your mother loved that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know which one she loved more. Either the spaghetti fight that me and my older brother had or the Jell-O fight that me and my younger brother had.
Oh, man. How do you fight with Jell-O? Doesn't it just kind of like disintegrate in your hand?
Well, we were kids and creative, so we pretty much were taking handfuls of Jell-O and just like yucking it at each other.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. It was green and red, too, on our like eggshell painted walls.
Oh.
Just, yeah. Red and green Jell-O. Fucking, yeah.
Yeah, not good.
Nah, not even a little bit. I can kind of, if I close my eyes and I try to think hard enough, I feel like I remember that day. Like I can see bits of that day. That's funny. Cause same thing. I was like, cause if it was my younger brother, I was probably like 3, maybe 4. Cause he's 2 years behind me. So yeah, I was probably about 3 or 4 years old when that one happened.
Wow. I don't think my brother and I ever got in food fights. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we ever did.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah.
Oh, whipping marshmallows at each other. That was fun. That was the thing. Okay. We're like fucking teenagers when we were doing that one. But like we like, this shit was like Call of Duty. I feel like my younger brother actually like dolphin dove like over the couch and like flipped like a table over or something as like cover and was just like whipping him. That's funny.
Well, I take that back now that I'm. So my grandpa, he had like a lot of land and stuff, and he had these little apple trees, and they grew like these just tiny green apples. They were teeny tiny.
Right?
No, they weren't, because you could eat them.
Okay.
They were tiny, just tiny little green apples. I don't know, maybe crab. I don't know. But anyway, we would break sticks and then shove a apple on the edge of it and wing it at each other.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
then we made potato cannons.
Oh yeah, you and your fucking potatoes. You are a hobbit.
Maybe.
God, you are a fucking hobbit. Potatoes.
I'll never forget my cousin. He was so you had to like clean out the pipe, that like just do like a false, then nothing in there, and then blow some Aquanet hairspray down in there and just let it. He like singed his. I don't know why he looked down into the barrel and his face was engulfed, like it singed like his eyebrows and everything.
Like old TV shows or whatever. He picks it. He goes. He thinks like this, like old Looney Tune. He just picks his head up. His face is all black. His hair is like all blown back and just blink, blink.
Yeah.
And just fades to black. Opens the next scene. That's funny. Oh, that is funny as hell.
Yeah. Oh God, they were so destructive.
Well, yeah. We expect.
I mean, they had nothing else to do out in the country.
No, I mean, I grew up in the suburbs. We didn't have much shit to do there either, so don't feel bad.
So if you were to go to war over any food, what would it be?
Fucking gravy.
Brown gravy.
Yes, it is. We have declared war. Here you go. I'm telling you, I guess it kind of depends on. I guess it kind of depends on the situation because it's not like the people are just like a lot of the ones you talked about that were actual wars. It was due to a taxation over something like that one. So it's like. It's not so much that people like, oh my God, we fucking love potatoes so much. It goes, we love sugar so much. Oh my God. I was like, no, it's because they were getting taxed like per fucking granule. Whatever. So like they weren't, it wasn't the object. It was the principle. of what the fuck was happening. So I guess it really kind of depends on. But if I was just like stand my ground and like I will fucking ride or die for this food. Probably donuts or buffalo chicken.
Mm.
Yeah. Like if one day you turn on the TV, buffalo chicken, you can't have it anymore. It's offensive. We're getting rid of it. I'm starting the revolution immediately at that second. That fucking second.
Well, let me ask you this about buffalo chicken. Do you like the bone in or like the boneless?
I'm a slut for buffalo chicken, just like Tolkien. So, not saying that Tolkien was a slut for buffalo chicken. I'm a slut for Tolkien. So, even if it's bad, it's good. So anything buffalo chicken. It could be wings. It can be like wraps. It can be mac and cheese. Any form of buffalo chicken, I'm a fucking slut for it. Now there are ones that are better than others. Don't get me wrong. It kind of depends on the day. Okay, maybe that's what we'll do. Another thing on like the food episode, I have very weird food OCDs. Like I'm very particular about certain things with certain of my foods or whatever.
Yeah, I am too.
So like if we're going out to get wings, like if we're getting Wingstop or where the fuck ever, the place has boneless wings. Like I'm getting boneless because it's just like I'm stabbing it. It's chicken nugget. I don't care. Talk shit. I don't give a fuck. But like if I'm watching the game, like if I'm going specific, hey, let's go to wherever the hell to watch the game and whatever the fuck. I need bone in. I need wings. Wings. If there, if it's there just to eat, I'm gonna get boneless. But if there's a purpose, like we're gonna be watching something or to be doing something else, or there's other type of an engagement, I want bone in wings. I don't know why.
I'll tell you where I'm picky with the bone in is I do not like them breaded.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. If it's a bone in wing, don't you dare put that shit in a breading.
No. I need crispy skin. Sometimes I'll have them like double fry it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I need the crispy skin with the buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, what I miss because I'm pretty sure the company's gone or out. I know they closed a bunch of them or whatever, but now all seriousness, besides the obvious reasons, I fucking miss Hooters, man. Hooters,
they had good wings.
They had really
good wings.
Yeah. Like really good. The sauce was, listen, all love and respect to Hooters. Like I said, your wings were fantastic. Your sauces were kind of weak sauce, no pun intended, so on and so forth. Like I remembered, like, okay, yeah, we got like a medium or a mild, something like that. I was like, hey, we asked for sauce, and she was like, yeah, there is sauce. I'm like, the fuck there is, lady. And then like, they had the little bottles of hot sauce. Like I would still like fuck it up. Like me and my buddies, whenever we would go through an entire bottle of the hot sauce that's on the table, and it was still like just kind of like normal. So like the sauce wasn't like that. There was no heat to it. It tastes good. It had decent flavor, also that kind of fun. So there was like no heat. And I don't want like my face to melt off. I don't want to look like the fucking Nazis at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I don't want to look like that guy with the weird ass duck face. You know who I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah.
But like, I want a little bit of kick to them. But man, but dude, their wings, they were so crispy. And they were whole wings. No. We got away. Whenever I hear it, I wait.
She did it again.
Oh no, she down did it. Old Lando again. Anywho, it was whole wings that you had to break apart yourself. You had the drum and the flat. Best of both worlds. Breast of both worlds, one would say.
Yeah.
I love Hooters, man. Good shit.
Yeah. You know who has decent wings? And it always surprises me.
Whom?
Pizza Hut.
Really?
Yeah. They have a thing now where it's like you can get like 20 mini wings, and they're all drummies. They're like teeny tiny little drummies. You can get 20 of them for like $10.
Okay.
They're really good.
That's what's up. I always love, like the little surprise things. And like, all respect on some of that kind of fun shit. But like when a chain place surprises you with having like legitimately decent food, Like, you're like, wait a minute, this is like actually good. Not just like chain good. Like, chain good is like, for the most part, it ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
home, everyone knows that like home cooked is better, but like, if a chain has decent food, like, well,
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's always good. I won't, yeah. It's going to be a very long time before I have Pizza Hut again, if ever. Not a Pizza Hut person. Fan of the Hut. But I mean, I'll try the wings. I will try the wings. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. $10.
For
Yeah.
bachelor party trip. Way back when, many moon ago. Right, we went to Dewey Beach in Delaware, and at the end of the street, it's about a house. We got like Airbnb, like off like the main drag there. And if you walked right to the corner, there's this little mom and pop food joint. I call it a food joint because, like I said, this is like a summer tourist town. Like, think of like a summer tourist like beach town kind of thing, right? Like, that's what it is. It's like every other store is either an ice cream shop, some form of booze bar or whatever the hell entertainment, and then like the knick-knack paddywhack shop where it's just like the name on like every fucking hoodie and shot glass you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, this particular mom and pop slop shop, I'm telling you, it's this giant fucking sign, and it said donuts, wings. That's it. It was a white sign in big red letters, and not donuts and donut. Wasn't a fun name. It just said donuts, wings. And I'm like, let's go get breakfast from there because they cut donuts. So it's not, it's like me, my brothers, and my buddy Mike. We go walking in there, and it is like, it's about as big as your average like living room. There's no like tables. It's just like chairs.
Oh my God.
Just kind of sit there. And then it's like it's just like the counter. Right above the counter is the menu. And there's this one dude who definitely looks like, just him being in the building alone looks like they would fail their health violation stuff things.
Shit.
He just looked like he would own a greasy spoon. And then you look at the menu. Ange, guess what they sold there?
Hot dogs and onion rings.
So close. I'm telling you, they had 2 things and 2 things only on that menu.
Donuts.
I shit you not. Now they had donuts, and there was like a whole bunch of different donuts, and they had wings. But when I tell you, the only 2 things they sold at this place was donuts and wings. There was no fucker. Oh, we specialize in donuts and wings, but we also got a grill, so you can get like a breakfast sandwich, or you can get a hot dog. It's like, no, you want donuts or wings, you're in the right fucking place. You want anything else? Fuck off. I'm telling you. And you can order anywhere from 1 to 10,000 chicken wings.
Oh, jeez.
Because I guess in this area, they have like a chicken wing competition, whatever the fucking, they're like the main sponsor, whatever the hell of it, so on and so forth. So they have like the chicken wing plug, or they are the chicken wing plug. You can order anywhere from and I think once you get over 1,000, you have to like order, what is it? Like Sam's Club and Costco, if you're going to put like a big order with them, it's got to be like a day in advance so they can kind of do it and like order and prep it all.
Yeah.
It was just, okay, anything over 1,000. I can get 1,000 wings just at the ready. I can walk in and order 1,000 wings.
Good Lord.
And they were just like, bet, got you. Give me like 30 minutes. And like, that's all they fucking sold there. was donuts and wings.
Wow.
Oh, man. And when I tell you that they used the same fryers for all of them.
I was going to say, they found their niche.
It was
like, we're really good at 2 things.
No, they're good at one thing. They just do it twice. And I said, we're good at one thing and one thing only. Fucking frying shit. We're either gonna fry donuts until I want a chicken wing, and then I'm gonna start cooking chicken wings. And those wings were fucking delicious. They were so good.
I bet.
Oh man, it was so fucking funny. I love when a place gets a little shit like that. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Buffalo chicken, man. Wings.
Yeah.
Fuck, I want wings now.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that.
Yeah.
All right, my silly dear geese out there in the audience.
Wow, that was a fucking stretch.
This has been your crash course in all the ways humanity has chosen violence over food. Molasses tsunamis, eggnog battles, potato thievery, exploding cheese. Basically, this has taught us that we are not okay as a society, as a species, and we never have been. So thank you for hanging out with us today. We will be back next week with more chaos, questionable facts. Who knows what we're going to do? So until then, stay silly, stay curious, and if you ever see a 25-foot wave of molasses coming towards you, run. How do you want to say goodbye? Oh, God.
Honk.
I wish you could see. My body was at full tension. I was like, this is going to be loud. Only for a little honk.
That's what she said.
All right. Goodbye.